Hello, great people. Hope this week is doing you well and this video is meeting you well. If you are my subscriber before, thank you. If you are just seeing my video for the first time, please do well to click the button and like, subscribe, and share. Also, share your thoughts on the comment section. For today, we'll be looking at anxiety. Anxiety is the feeling that one has about everyday living, as a feeling that everybody have, the fears, the anxiousness, the nervousness we have about certain happenings around us or certain events. That's what I see as anxiety. Anxiety happens when someone feel worried, when someone fears something, when someone is nervous about something. Or anxiety can help somebody to be at alert. Anxiety can also help you to bring out your best. Is if some form of anxiety, a little level of anxiety can help you to bring out your best. So many people around the world suffer from anxiety problem, anxiety disorder or problem, as we can call it. So anxiety actually, I see it as the fear or worry about the future. Fear or worry about the future. Sometimes it may be fear of the unknown, or it may be fear of something we know, something that we know, but we don't know the outcome of that thing. So the fear we have about that thing, the nervousness we have about it, is amounting to what we see as anxiety. Also, anxiety can be helpful, especially for people that are doing exams or at work. Anxiety can be really very helpful. It can help you to do your best, bring out your best, especially in exams. When you are a little bit anxious about the exam, you see that you prepare more, you try your best. Sometimes as students, the subject you fear most is the one you do better, you do best, you do your best, because that fear will make you to always want to reverse that thing that you have read or that you think you know. So, and that one will bring about being the best in that performance. That's what anxiety can also help one to do. And so we will look at some signs of anxiety. Signs of anxiety. Now, when somebody is anxious, you know through the way the person behaves. When you are anxious, you discover that you are sweating. You sweat, sometimes you sweat profusely. Sometimes it may not be profusely, but you just sweat. So particularly maybe in your palms, at your foot, you just see that you are sweating. You begin to wonder, why is this person sweating like this? Sometimes just in your head or part of your face, you just sweat. With that, maybe the place is cool, there's fan blowing, there's AC on, and you discover that you are sweating. That is a sign of anxiety. Sometimes people panic unnecessarily. That's also a sign of anxiety. Let's say you are a public speaker, you want to say something in a gathering, and it's almost time for you to start speaking. You just discover that you are panicking. You are panicking. That's a sign of anxiety. It may not be bad at that time, because at least that little panic will make you to be on guard about what to say and what not to say. Make you to be on guard about how to behave, how to look at people and how not to look at. So that form of anxiety at that time is good, except when it is repeated often and over time. When it is too prolonged, it becomes dangerous and disastrous. So people sweat, worry, panic, worry excessively, panic unnecessarily, just because of anxiety. Those are signs of anxiety. I will mention or look at about 5 anxiety disorders today. Now, the first on my list here is generalized anxiety disorder, GAD, generalized anxiety disorder. Number 2 is phobias or social anxiety disorder. Social anxiety disorder, SAD. The first one is GAD, which is GAD. We call that one GAD. The second one, SAD. It can be called also SAD in anxiety disorders. Okay. Then we have post-traumatic disorder, stress disorder. That one is PTSD. PTSD. It is a form of anxiety disorder that we are looking at. So number 4, we have obsessive compulsive disorders. Is OSD, obsessive compulsive disorder. That's another form of anxiety disorder. So we'll be picking them one after the other and explaining them. So for the first one, generalized anxiety disorder. Mm, I will say that generalized anxiety disorder is a form of worry about everyday thing, the things we see that are common, that we often experience, we often encounter. That if we worry about those things, this one is called generalized anxiety disorder. Like the food you will eat, the clothes you will put on, that is falling under generalized anxiety disorder. It's normal worry for almost everybody go through it sometime, but it may not be too severe because you don't have any reason to make it severe, to worry too much about the cloth you will wear or the food you will eat. But there are still people that worry excessively about what they will eat, which is not supposed to be. And so, if you worry too much about the food that you are going to eat, which is an everyday event, it's not okay. It means there's a problem that needs attention. You need to see your counselor for proper therapist or for proper guide to live a better life. Okay, so we'll move to the next one. Panic disorders. Panic disorders. So what is panic disorder? Panic disorder is sudden attack of fear or strong fear, something that you did not envisage. You just start fearing it. You just start feeling pains about that thing. It's sudden. That one is called panic disorder. It's also an anxiety disorder, just coming all of a sudden. Some people, I've seen somebody that woke up one morning and started saying that, eh, I'm afraid. I feel that somebody will die. No, I'm fearing death. It's not like the person is traveling on the road and maybe it's envisaging accident, or you are driving rough, and because of the driving, person is fearing that accident might happen. It's not something like that. You are in the house, you just start fearing that death is coming. Death, death, death. That one is called panic disorder. It's a sudden fear, strong fear, sudden attack of strong fear or panic that you did not envisage before. That is falling under panic disorder. So we'll look at social anxiety disorder. Social anxiety disorder is fear of meeting or talking with people. There are some people, when they meet new people or a certain group of people, you begin to see that they are panicked, they are fearing, they are afraid. They begin to become nervous. They start fidgeting or shivering. They start shaking. That's social anxiety disorder. There are also people that fears crowd, probably because they will be asked to say something. They will not be able to say the thing. It's not that they don't know that thing. No. They know the thing. They are aware of it. You can even give it to them, read. They cannot read it. So they have social anxiety disorder. That's worrying about being judged or embarrassed by other people. I don't want to be laughed at. People will laugh at me. If I speak jargons now, they will laugh. Why don't you speak the jargon? Let them laugh. And you will learn from it. It's better to be laughed at a particular time, then you learn from that mistake that you have made, than just keeping mute every time you are asked questions or every time you are outside with people you don't talk. People will look at you as though this person has a problem. Doesn't talk when he sees people, doesn't create it, doesn't know how to fraternize, doesn't know how to socialize. People will be scared of you and they will begin to withdraw from you. And we know that when people withdraw from us as individuals, it's not too good for us because we need one another to live a happy and peaceful life. The next one, number 3 or number 4 rather, is obsessive compulsive disorder. Obsessive compulsive disorder, OCD. That one is a repeated unwanted thoughts, things that you don't want to think about, keeps coming again and again and again. For example, you experience something, obsessive compulsive disorder, OCD. It's a repeated unwanted thought. That is to say, thoughts that comes to you repeatedly that you don't want to repeat. They just keep coming, flashing back. They just keep coming back again and again without you inviting them. They just keep flashing through your mind again. No, it means you're obsessed with that thought. Somebody may be like, I'm just giving an example, somebody that experienced maybe gunshots before and robbery attack. You don't want to remember it, but it just keep coming. You just keep seeing the gun pointed at you. You just keep seeing it pointed at you. Maybe you want to sleep, you just keep coming and you see it and you feel you cannot sleep. Or somebody that is obsessed with cleanliness. You just keep seeing that people that want to shake your hand, their hands are dirty. You just keep seeing dirt all around you. So everything around you must be cleaned. You just keep seeing that things are dirty. Things are dirty. Somebody shakes you now and you go and wash your hand because in your mind the person has contaminated your hand with dirt. You just go and wash and sanitize, wash and sanitize. Just keeps coming into your mind even when you have told yourself that I'm okay, I think this person is okay, the person is good to go, I can shake hands with him or her, but you keep seeing yourself as though you must sanitize your hands often and wash often. So that means you are obsessed with that particular thought or you are obsessed with that particular event or person. So once you keep experiencing this thing, it means you have obsessive compulsive disorder as an anxiety disorder. The last but not the least on my list here is post-traumatic stress disorder. Post-traumatic stress disorder. This happens after a very scary or painful event. This post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, happens after a stressful or painful event. Then it includes sometimes memory loss, nightmares, or memories as you just be reversing the memory of that painful event in your mind. Sometimes you have nightmares. Sometimes you just have fear, just phobia, just coming the scary event. You just keep flashing back. You now begin to fear that event or that place or thing. That is post-traumatic stress disorder. Sometimes it may not be actually a scary event, oh. Maybe a stressful event that did not scare you. Something that was stressful that you have passed through and you have not had enough rest over that thing or after that event. You have not had enough rest. Sometimes to move forge ahead to other events or to other things will become difficult because of the stress you have passed through in this one. I had a friend that had something like this after his marriage. He became too stressed that he could not even uh, copulate with his wife just because of the stress of the marriage, running around, buying things, greeting friends, entertaining friends, and all that. He was fagged out that he could not even attend to his marital responsibilities for some time, for a long while, before he met a therapist and things became normal again. So I would want to stop here today. I want to appreciate you for listening and for being with me for today. I'm so grateful. Thank you again and welcome to my channel once again. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and also share your thoughts on the comment section. Bye. See you next time.